Welcome back. I'm some guy you've never heard of, and this is Mountain Blade Warband. Alright, let's go sell off some stuff in Rebachag. Peasant woman can become a camp follower can become a huntress. Their new knight. Nice. Oh no, Sea Riders are attacking farmers. We've got to rush to the aid of the farmers. I wasn't planning another fight right now, but we're protecting the common folk. Thank you for your help, sir. You saved our lives out there. That was the idea. Let's hire this peasant woman. Alright. We are currently full until we take some casualties. Ooh, some helmets. This one is better than some of what my folks are wearing. Chevy, let me see your equipment. Helmet is a 39. Okay. That one's not as good as what you're wearing. Should be better than Lieselit's, though. Alright, Lieselit, let me see your equipment. Yeah, that's a 26. Or this is a 37. Alright, to the tavern. Let's hope there's a ransom broker. Yes. Oh, the armor merchant's getting low on. That's the problem with sticking to one area like this. Fortunately, the arms merchant has some cash. Alright, that was a profitable trip. Alright, let's raid the Sea Raider landing. Alright, attack the hideout. Right, we defeated them, and we get to take their stuff. Oh, good. Okay, so we got some dried meat and some more grain. Nice. Alright, not the best loot. Alright, let's go after these sea raiders. No, let's go after these sea raiders.
Today the gods will decide your fate!
They will. And they'll decide that I shall have a glorious victory. Oh my god, why'd you guys all have to get in my way? Oh no, we lost the caravan guard. Alright, we get to take a couple of whatchamacallits. No, I'm good. We don't need any more manhunters. Ooh. Let's upgrade some of our camp followers to huntresses. Let's upgrade one of our huntresses to a camp defender. One of our footmen becomes a man-at-arms. Nice. And our inventory is pretty full. Alright, well, Chirra is right over there. Let's head that way. How are we doing financially? Our weekly cost is $10.50. We've got $37.96. Cool. I doubt there's going to be a ransom broker here, but we'll check. Right, to the marketplace. Alright, 740 dinar. Nice. Right, our last militia can become a footman. Our last woman can become a camp follower. We get a new man-at-arms, and we get a new slave crusher. Oh, Sea Raiders. There we go.
I will drink from your skull!
Sure, buddy. Sure. Alright, I troubled again. Alright, Huntress becomes a camp defender. Wait, I'm sorry, did that say 18? It does. That's better than what I'm wearing. Which means to Chevy, you get to have these that are 16. Alright, camp follower becomes Huntress, Huntress becomes Defender. Defender becomes Sword Sister. Nice. So we have 10 maxed out cavalry.
Today the gods will decide your fate!
Sure. We have a new knight. Excellent. Alright, so I've leveled. Let me see. I mean, I definitely want to get my agility up by 5 points so that I can ride the best horses. Strength, I don't really need to get higher than 10, if I recall correctly. Charisma is always good, intelligence is always good. Alright, let's put another point in agility for now. Inventory management is maxed, right? Right. Max. Tactics would be good. Put another trainer. Surgery's good. You know, I think I'm gonna go for prisoner management right now. Or I want to go for trader. Let's go with trader. Alright, let's go to Werecheg. Ooh, belligerent trunk. What are you looking at? I'm not sure. Some sort of animal, clearly.
Ah!
Well, I'd say that he started it. That entitles you to his sword and purse, I suppose. Have a drink on the house, as I dare say you've saved a patron or two a broken skull. Still, I hope he still has a pulse. It's not good for an establishment to get a name as a place where men are killed. Such a waste. Caravan Guard. What else we got here? Artimener. Oh, say, friend, are you by chance heading out of town anytime soon? I am. I am. What concern is it of your, may I ask? I'm an engineer, specialized in the art of fortification. If you need a wall knocked down, I can do that. Given enough time, if you need a wall built back up, I can do that too. Although it will take longer and cost you more. And you can't cut costs either, unless you want your new edifice coming down underneath you. As someone around here has just found out. The Castellan here in Verceg wanted a new tower added to the wall. Trouble is, he ran out of cash halfway through the process. Before I could complete the supports, I told him that it would collapse, and it did. Unfortunately, he was standing on it at the time. The new Castellan didn't feel like honoring his predecessor's debts, and implied that I might find myself charged with murder if I pushed the point. More a fool me for having taken the contract without an advance, I suppose. But the end of it all is that I am in a difficult spot, with the road full of bandits and no money to pay for an escort. I'd be much obliged if a well-armed party heading out in the next few days could take me along. Where do you need to go? Garolia, eventually, but I'd welcome the opportunity to get a few dinars in my pocket first, so I don't come home empty-handed. So if you promise me food and a share of the loot, I'd be happy to fight with you for a while. Siege work is my specialty, although I reckon I can handle myself well enough in an open battle if need be. Alright, that works for me. I will be pleased to hire you. Good. By the way, as a skilled engineer, I would expect a payment for my services. Signing bonus of 300 dinar would be fair, I think. Alright, here's 300 dinar. Glad to have you with us. Alright. In the marketplace. I'll get 668. Okay, sounds good to me. There's some Cerators. So they really are profitable quarry. Man, they sure move quick, though.
Less talking, more raiding!
Alright, Huntress becomes Defender. 30. Ooh, that's better than the one I'm wearing. Captain, I was just having a word with Lieselit after our last battle, and it strikes me that he is a man. It strikes me that the man has a good head on his shoulders. War, like any other affair, requires careful planning and preparation, and a firm grasp of strategic principles. All other things being equal, the best trained army will win the battle. An observation that I think our last fight bears out. The men may curse him now, but they'll learn to thank him, I'll warrant. Very good. Alright, after these tundra bandits. Alright, surrender or die. Okay, Conrad, stop reacting so dramatically to their arrows. Just take it in stride, man. Otherwise, you won't get a chance to skewer them on your lance. Alright, a footman becomes a man-at-arms, a slave hunter becomes a slave crusher, a mercenary horseman becomes a mercenary cavalry, and a Chevy can level. Captain, it is a pleasure going into battle with men like Artimener by my side. He's a professional soldier, and though he may not be as fast on his feet as some others, he knows the wisdom of holding together in a disciplined battle line. You showed good sense in bringing him into this company. Very good. Okay, those two get along. Good for them. Right, Chevy, you get to level. First off, let me see your equipment. 3510. Well, this is 3611. So there you go. Right, and then tell me about your skills. Get your intelligence up. Okay, spotting's at 4, pathfinding is at 4. Now get your tracking up to 4, and then get your trainer up to 2. Right, go ahead and put some towards your archery. Alright, Lieselit. Let me see your equipment. We're getting better armor. Alright, slave driver becomes slave hunter, camp defender becomes sword sister, nice. Slave crusher becomes slaver chief. Excellent. Alright, Artimener. Let me see your equipment. 16-4. Alright, well, wear this instead. It's quite a bit better. And you don't have a helmet. Well, wear this crappy cap then. You just have a sword. Here, have a spear. Oh, I wanted to look at your skills, sorry. Alright, so your engineer is at 4. Your tactics is at 2. Cool. Alright, now I just need to find one of the doctor ones. Let's go after some more Tundra Bandits. Alright, surrender or die. Alright, some of them oh, someone's joining me. Burke. Alright. How did I miss with that one? Alright, there we go. I got at least one kill now. Oh, I didn't realize I was that low. Alright. I lost 2 camp defenders. Alright, order your troops to attack without me. Alright, huntresses, you become defenders. Defender, you become a sword sister. Footman, you become a man-at-arms. Man-at-arms, you become a knight. Nice. Light knights. Oh, and it's probably slightly more wieldy than my cracked heavy lance. Alright, no more camp followers. Footman becomes a man-at-arms. Excellent. Right, let's go to see how the market's doing in Rivacheg right now. Right, please have a ransom broker. Oh, there's a belligerent drunk though. I think I'm looking at some sort of animal, clearly. You slumped to the floor, stunned by the drunk's last blow. That's right, because I was so low from the last battle. Your attacker's rage immediately seems to slacken. He drops into a chair and sits there watching you, muttering under his breath, almost regretfully. A few of the other patrons manage to coax him to his feet and bundle him out the door. One of your others attends to your wounds, and soon you two are back on your feet, unsteady but alive. Okay. Alright, the arms merchant has quite a bit. Right, that's almost all of their money. Check the goods merchant then. How many cabbage? No, they don't have cabbages. Let's pick up some more dried meat though. And sell off the rest of our stuff. Long before we catch them.
I will
There
dig
we
for your
go.
skull.
No, you won't. Oh, you know what? I think I'll hang back a bit. Go around me, dude. Go around me. There you go. Let's see if we can catch this other group. That's impressive that the 6 of them have 12 prisoners.
Less talking, more raiding!
No, I'm good. We don't need to hire any of them. Alright, we get a new sword sister and a new knight. And then that's going to be it for today. Thank you for tuning in. This has been Mountain Blade Warband, and I'm some guy you've never heard of.